Let's try this again. Hopefully we don't have any issues. It's prepping shaders. We should be good. Alright. Oh, that's right. I gotta replug the controller back in so it recognizes it. Okay, we're reloading the save.
After our little nightly talk, I knew I wasn't alone in all this. Sarah may have been only a voice in my earpiece, but it was a voice of integrity and reason, which was what I needed at times, and which could be switched off at other times, and unlike other such voices, without grabbing a bottle.
Bingo! The first rich dude's secret wall safe of my career.
Ah, okay, so it did cut it off. Alright, well, to be clear, just for a stream's sake, you spawn right here in front of this door. Went in the door. She tells you pull out your x-ray, look around, you find some power cables. The power cables lead you. You find a safe right here. Sorry, power cables lead you over here. There's something behind this wall. Then it has power cables that run back this way. You come over here, and then there's something in this wall, and then you walk over here, and somehow she opens this door. I don't really know.
James, what is happening?
Sarah?
Oh, fuck.
That's crazy.
So green at a private dungeon. And perhaps it holds a stamp
shit, there's a
collection.
dead guy in here.
Another victim. Just more questions. Brian Theodore Coven. What are you doing here? If it wasn't for his donations, orphanages in the city would disappear. Formal dress. A meeting? With a murderer? With Green? Let's check where you came from, Coven. What?
Yeah, not like that one bit. Not like elevator.
Fuck!
Making a mess. Get your act together. Don't you already know who the murderer is?
James?
I tried to, you know.
Are you there?
Sarah?
James, I thought you had joined the noble ranks of the dead.
How do you... Who... Where are you?
Why don't we start with where you are?
What is this place? What happened here?
Well, I have bad news. You're late for the party.
Damn.
Crushed by a chandelier. Fancy way to go. The governor. Sans pants. Prestigious guest list. Chris Everson. Even my idiot neighbor has a bumper sticker. Wonder what he thinks about him in the law now. Anna Turner. Used to be a sports writer. We had some interesting interviews when my team was winning. Then she got into politics and became editor of the whole paper. You had your last deadline. He was standing under it. I'll pick him up and find out who it is. Maybe I can lift the chandelier. Fire upstairs must have damaged the wires. Okay, but why did he fall? And where's the killer?
Why's he got a gun out?
Shot. Needs a closer look. Adam Cadis. Why am I not surprised to see you? Debauchery is your specialty. Chris Everson can sell his own mother for votes.
There was a scandal that he used his mother's illness in the campaign.
What did you do to deserve your mask? Maybe you actually wore it every day. Why are you keeping this company? I'm asking the questions this time. Sorry it's too late.
I don't know what a fucking mask party does if you just know everybody's fucking name.
What's with these masks? Some subtle differences, but not enough to tell who's who. Or what. Blagojevich. Journalistic scum.
Cold-blooded murder.
We'll see.
Does it look like something else?
It looks like a piece of the puzzle. One that'll fit when it's time. Masks can be symbolic. Maybe members have to earn them. Another crime scene, another bar. Clearly, booze is as deadly as they say. Senator? Here?
Oh, shit.
Everyone pays for success. Few can really afford it.
This reminds me of something. I saw one just like it in the safe. Only degenerates can afford to endure prohibition with dignity. I knew a guy who raised money for a movie over 2 shells. She didn't like it and started adding conditions. You can't show it like that. The kiss is too long. Costumes like this aren't appropriate for kids. Boy ended up hanging himself. But she censored articles about it and nobody found out.
See? You dressed inappropriately. It was a theme party.
So she was over here. No, fuck it. I'd better start from the beginning. Glass, a lot of shrapnel. Where did it come from? I'll get back to that. The Emperor of Screens. Make that god. There's no movie studio that doesn't kiss his ring. Or maybe a little lower.
He influences more people than you think.
Why is this? Everybody lies.
They learn to live a lie.
Where's the damn killer? How did they die?
Losing your nerve?
Never mind. He was standing here before the chandelier fell on his head.
Be at the goddamn bar again.
Who brings a gun to a fancy party?
Fucking lack of culture.
8mm. Were you sitting here with a loaded gun?
Think twice before inviting a paranoia case.
The shootout started. You probably didn't consider that. You didn't shoot that fucking thing down on your own head.
Are you sure?
He shot the killer. Was that... How are you feeling?
Better every minute.
He aimed toward the piano. Weird. The trail ends here. Lots of glass under your feet and nothing around. The killer had plenty of time to cover all traces. Like you got hit by a truck? Why so much glass?
Any complaints?
Fuck no. Glass, you, blood. Every piece brings me closer to you. He could have believed it all.
What if he hated himself and helped create a world where everyone hated each other?
As if he flew over the barrier? It's not everything. Gotta be more. Blagojevich. What do they have to pay him to take all the public's hate? So that was his spot. Government critic sitting with a propagandist. Yeah, burn it all down. Government critic sitting with a propagandist. Yeah, burn it all down. Shoe print. Maybe he ran? Where was the killer? Shit. Not enough data. I still don't know what this asshole was doing. Did you run away? Why in this direction? It doesn't make sense. Looks too rich for my blood. A broken bottle? Did you chase the guy with it? I can respect that. Where were you sitting?
I could respect.
Maybe the glass shards will show me. sitting here. You attacked, even though bullets were flying everywhere. What made you do that? That's where you were hiding. Fucking wiring. You've had your chance. No need to run across the middle of it all.
Well, better to do something than nothing at all in a situation like that. Although, as you can see, this is no guarantee of success.
He was done running. He fell limply. Maybe he died in flight.
Spider just crawled up my fucking leg and scared the shit out of me.
Yet something or someone stopped him. He shot at Blagojevich. Low. Maybe Blagojevich saw Cadis and liked both their odds better. Did you feel a cold sweat on your back?
It would take more than that.
Right. You were lucky with that chandelier shot anyway. Did you do this?
Someone's being paranoid here. It's just fucking wiring.
Which gets in the way of my work. Need more light.
Who's Sarah?
What?
You mumbled her name when you were lying on the ground.
Dunno. High voltage. Must be powering something big. Let's see what happens when we connect this contraption. Couldn't he just keep his skeletons in the regular closet like the rest of us? Now I know where the damn glass came from. I thought nothing could surprise me today. Are these the ones I saw in holograms? Let's start with the photos. Maybe when they're incognito, it's easier for them to open up to sensations. Senator Patricia Terrence. Oh, this is rich. They've been trying to make her out to be a terrorist for decades because she wanted to change the world. It turns out that they're all on one payroll. The wound looks burnt. Someone was shooting at close range.
fucking wanted a feet.
Anything
Of course
else?
the guy wanted a feet pic. He's an alcoholic.
It's time for pictures of your friend. I don't know you. They slaughtered him and bled him for fun. Is it an Icarite? No. It's impossible. It must be some kind of imitation.
Are you sure?
How did it all start? Was she the one who murdered him? Let's start with who the hell that guy is.
You know that by solving this case, you're helping cover it up.
Aren't you tired of these games? What's your point?
I want to help you.
Sure, because you're such a noble guy, right?
On Icarus, you stood on the right side. I thought you might be worth the risk.
How fucking kind of you. Drake Starr? I thought he was using a different body. The actor and the senator's husband. They've always been inseparable. He looks like a victim, but I wouldn't go all in on that.
There can be ecstasy in death.
It's, an expensive fetish. 9mm, same assailant. Looks like the victim bled out before he got shot. Maybe the killer lost his shit. Lots of moving targets. He had to be in a rush. He could have left additional bullet marks. That kind of trail could help me figure out where he was firing from. Straight through. Another casualty of your sick shit.
Imitation made from Eco Marble.
I admire all forms of art, especially when it helps to establish a shooting position. Who are you?
Aspiring liaison. How am I doing? Am I as good as that Sarah of yours?
Suddenly a shooter appears and takes out our star. It looks like he almost bled out before you shot him.
Are you suggesting there was more than one killer?
Unlike the rest, this one was murdered voluntarily. However fucked up that sounds. Different blood types.
Presumably. The set.
She was bleeding like hell. Use them as a shield.
Fuck you mean she used him as a shield? He was just in the way.
She gets hit and plays dead. Smart move. Was she trying to escape? Ritual toy. Sharp.
Damn, fixed blade
Senator
Damascus.
must have held it.
It's not a cheap toy.
Drake's blood. And maybe yours too.
Oh. Don't worry. I'm fine.
She was always ready to fight. That's why people believed in her. Was she waiting for her moment? Drake had type O negative blood. This is a different type. She surprised you? Ton of lead. And burned skin. They had to struggle, but he had the upper hand. A 9mm beats a piece of steel. She crawled away. Didn't you notice? Something else catch your attention? She almost gets you.
I guess you're on her side.
I can tell you that if she got you, she'd have my vote. Broken ribs. You crushed her when you fell on her, and she still didn't give up.
You...
Same weapon? Yeah, 9mm. And empty. You were shooting blindly at Cadis. At least I understand the low position you shot Blagojevich from. And remember, Cadis shot in this direction. Good to know that not everything goes your way.
It's going great. Trust me.
So you scurried away like a cockroach. A bullet from a revolver. Probably Cadis's. I wonder how that got here. They almost got you. You had to find a way. And you did. Real fancy. Lucky as fuck.
Don't underestimate me.
I wouldn't dare. How long have you been planning to kill that chandelier? Lucky. But respect where it's due. Also a really good shot. You made it. But I'd like to see your face after that. Your real face. Covered in blood and drool, twisted in fear.
Think it was any different than yours when you came in here?
You're always watching me, aren't you? Monitoring? You watching me with cameras? The holograms. Somehow they were recorded. These holograms must be stored somewhere. There must be some tapes here. But where? A recording console? I wonder what it turns on. Zilch. fuck. Not now. So close. Olympus comes with a pocket Hades, a frozen hell where people pay the price for the gods' eternal hangover. You recognize this body. It should belong to an actor with his throat slit. Icarite in this one? Age 21. Some unknown kid.
The former owner of the stabbed body.
The youngest bodies possible. No certificates. They're all at the first subscription age. If they didn't pay it, they could lose their bodies. But Icarites, why isn't anyone looking for them?
Orphanages. That's why Green and Coven funded them so generously. Only until they turned 21, of course.
Motherfuckers. Fucking Icarite transmitter.
You want to try it out?
Fuck you. I'm not like them. Green was probably using the recordings for blackmail.
No matter how much evil was around, Green would still grab them by the balls.
Better focus on you. You have your 5 fucking minutes of fame.
I warn you that I may disappoint you.
Wait, what? This is Green. Senator. Attacking his back.
He's the one killing you all. It doesn't make sense.
It makes perfect sense to me.
Did you force him to do it? How the fuck did you do that? What did you have on him?
That's your job. I don't want to get overly involved. I'm not your cheap little slum secretary, Sarah Kai.
What? How the fuck did you get her full name?
Did you think you're the only one I spend time with?
Sarah? You there? Fuck. I've restored the power. That should work. If you do anything to her, I'll find you and take you apart piece by piece.
Don't keep me waiting. Just wondering, since you saw what Green's guests were capable of, will you trap their souls in rotting bodies?
Fuck you.
Or will you let them return to Olympus like nothing happened?
What did you do to her?
This much gel could blow up the Senate.
You can punish them.
I will find you.
Do you think
Oh,
anyone
that's right.
will
We
find
opened
them
the key
here?
card we found earlier.
Shut them
That's
in
what happened.
here.
I mentioned it earlier.
Yes.
And the victims?
Maybe they want revenge.
What kind of sick game is this?
Or leave the door open. Your friends will find everything, and it'll blow over in a week.
The silence in my earpiece was even more overwhelming than my own stupidity. When I was gallivanting in hell, the murderer emerged from there to get Sarah. yourself be tricked like this. Revolved around you, idiot. Says that to fucking me. Remember that already. I knew more or less where she lived, but not how she lived. I would say below poverty line. If not for the fact that I've crossed the poverty line 100 levels up. Somehow I have to find her. Sarah needs electricity. Lots of it. These converters look new. Let's see.
You just picked the right one to start with?
These cables come out of the converter. Sarah, where are you? Even from here, you can smell the deadly stench of the slums. How can you live here? It doesn't seem connected to the net. Damn it! Electric current powers up the antenna. It must be operational. Sarah needs to communicate somehow. I need to get a closer look.
What'd you say, bud? Okay. Gotcha. I'm sorry, I can't hear the sound of this car. What'd you say? Oh.
Lady Liberty, down in the dirt. At least she stayed right here with her people. No one else did. Cable straws the most of it. It has to be here. I hope I'm not too late.
Sarah?
Holy shit, am I gonna get there in time?
The murderer wanted to pull me into a maze, get me drunk with fear. But I had nothing to lose, and had been drunk already for a week. What is this place? What the
fucking fall through the...
You thought I'd be an easy target?
Police! Don't shoot! Put the gun down, now!
Right. Then we live happily ever after.
Oh fuck, Sarah is the bad guy.
How did you find her?
Drop the gun.
and I'll let you live.
You gotta be kidding. Where is she? Talk!
Drop your weapon and get out. I'm counting to 3. 1!
I'm going through whoever and whatever it takes to save Sarah!
What? James! Is that you?
Oh shit. Sarah?
Oh, fuck me.
How about letting me know you're dropping by next time?
Sure thing.
It's just a scratch. You can't hit anything in this body.
Well, lucky us.
Sunken face, bloodshot eyes like a junkie. James, you know how strung out you look?
The charms of a reimbursed shell. They could only afford Class E.
How'd you find me?
You know I'm a detective, right?
I didn't think anyone would bother trying to find me.
Ow, 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 ow.
Stay still. Why did you come here?
When we lost contact, I thought he got you.
So that's why you busted in here like a psycho on a hunch?
A little more than a hunch.
Meaning?
I have some questions, too. One, actually. You should be in your first shell. A comfortable and efficient one. What the hell have you gotten yourself into? And you're smoking, too. Someone's fallen into bad company.
This body must have been through half a century of addiction. It'll drop dead before I get used to it.
You're in your 30s, right?
29.
My bad.
My family thinks I'm away. I got the best synthesizer, remote work equipment. I didn't have to explain myself to anyone. And then fucking James Kara had to waltz in here and ruin everything.
I'm good at that. So what have you gotten yourself into?
It's a long story and complicated.
Good thing I'm a professional at complicated stories. Talk.
So fucking confused right now.
I didn't want to, but I had no choice. I did something sketchy, but otherwise...
It's all right. You can trust me.
Okay. I rented my body on the black market.
You, the body department liaison.
Oh, look who's holier than fuck.
Green Bank. Acid rains ravaging our planet will not cause the extinction of the flora. The new project involves collecting bulbs and seeds and temporarily creating holographic facsimiles of all plants. The real, most exquisite specimens of flora will still be on display in the roof sections of the living museums.
Sure sounds like It's killing Malfana. Frozen memories. Research by an independent scientist and social activist B. Chalmers proves that memory disorders increase in proportion each year spent in the memory bank. CTC Director George Boyle declined to comment. Unofficial sources say authorities have initiated proceedings against Chalmers fearing censorship. Chalmers is publishing his research in our newspaper. Identity at risk. Professor R. Prophet and D. Sinburn. Professors R. Prophet and D. Sinburn argue that Icarite transplantation does not guarantee continuity of identity. The Icarite rebuilds a functional organization specific to the function of each individual in a new body, recreating it only to the extent that a new biological environment allows it. This is why synchronization is so difficult for some people. Dreaming Icarites. Memory bank scans by an activist group that wishes to remain anonymous show traces of frozen Icarite activity. Does this mean that the disembodied Icarites can feel or think? Can they dream?
Bioresurrection. Scientists have painstakingly developed the formula of plant nutrients, which can resurrect any plant, even with the smallest amount of sunlight. Soon, living museums will bloom again. Living museums. In response to the continuing needs of the populace, the government has taken steps to save our planet's natural heritage. Selected rural nature parks will become living museums. They will become a refuge for all endangered species of fauna and flora.
What are these figurines?
They're memories. I've read that after an Icarite transplant, especially an illegal one, some can be lost. That one's the most valuable. One night, when the acid rain was bad, Taylor and I hid upstairs, where you came in. And back then, it was just a 2 by 3 foot hole that ended in a wall of rubble. Instead of sitting in the cold with her teeth chattering like any normal person, Taylor started fiddling with the flashlight. And then something flashed in the pile of rubble, so we started digging. And we dug until we unearthed this little Statue of Liberty figurine. It was beaten up, but looked valuable. And we fenced it right away. And we came back here hoping to find more.
Taylor.
The greatest treasure in this dump. We found out there used to be a museum here. So we dug more. Day after day, while our hands were bloody. We kept digging for normal people. It's a portrait of misery, desperation, but for Taylor, we were adventurers on a fucking treasure hunt. We glued, fixed, and sold everything we found. Would you believe we excavated this whole place like a pair of underage slum archaeologists?
authorities just looked the other way?
They didn't give a shit. It's the slums. We were dirt poor and surrounded by dirt, but we felt rich. At least until Taylor tricked me. 8 years ago, give or take a few days.
Sister?
No. We were in love. I remember exactly when she tricked me, because it was when I turned 21. First subscription. And Taylor paid for it for me. She did it behind my fucking back.
That's bad. I'm missing.
After a month, her subscription expired. We were broke, and there was no one to help. She wound up in the bank. And the body went to auction. And that's why I have to get her out. No matter what it takes. You get it now?
Damn. That's...
Oh, fuck!
That's heartfelt.
Damn it. Got any ambrosia anywhere? Anything higher octane?
I'll pour us something. Or you can also help yourself to ambrosia in the bedroom.
Department of Mortality, body confiscation as of 2321. Taylor Adams, ID blah blah blah, inquiry made alert of very rig immediately.
I remember it. This is older than me.
Chicken of Justice. The last of his kind, he fights for a better world. When darkness falls, he dons a mask and dispense justice. He crows each dawn with a pure heart, knowing he's protected the streets of his city. Add-on. Solve puzzles and summon the Chicken of Justice. Are you worthy to become his assistant? That's great. He's knockoff Batman, but he's Chicken Man. My last will. Max, Peter, Dario, you deserve the answers, lots of them, but first you deserve an apology. I lied to you, I haven't gone anywhere. I tried everything to get Taylor out. I didn't want you to be involved because it was too dangerous. The fact that you're reading this is proof. I'm sorry I left you, sorry I didn't say anything, and sorry I didn't make it. There only is one thing. I've thought about it carefully. If I can't live without Taylor, I want to dream with her. I believe we'll dream together in the bank. Don't pull me out.
James, aren't you afraid your memories will eventually fade away?
Lucky me. I don't fade. They haunt me. More literally than I'd like.
You must have some good ones. At least one.
We're at the movies, and Rachel tries to convince me it's a crime flick she's already seen. They were all the same to her, and of course she's teasing me, and I'm trying to watch the fucking movie. Right now, I'd give anything to be sitting there next to her. I'd focus all my attention on her.
Maybe then you wouldn't remember it. Maybe it's the imperfect moments that create the most precious memories.
This one room, the bedroom, is totally secure.
It's a slum, but I gotta be able to close my eyes sometimes. It's possible to break in there with enough effort, but I'd have time to be awake and ready.
Ever watch any westerns?
No. What are they about?
Well, you'd love them. I think you'd identify with the characters. In the middle of the room was a bunch of files with names.
Can't you respect anyone else's privacy? I said none of the siblings knew. If something went wrong, I prepared myself for it.
But what's one have to do with the other?
I sorted things out for them and left a will that made it clear I believed Taylor and I would be in heaven at the bank.
Looks like you covered all the bases. Nice work.
Thanks. I try.
Have you read Chicken of Justice?
There is no way you know this.
The last of his kind. He could give up, but he fights for a better world for the rest of us. A true hero.
Oh, I don't believe it. My brother Dario was crazy about him.
And did Dario also write riddles? There was one on the back of the book.
Yes! The Chicken of Justice could only be summoned by solving one.
So how did a slum girl get this job?
Maybe you got yours. I had to work for it.
Points for determination. Must not have been easy for you.
Fortunate combo. I had insomnia and hated wasting my time. I guess that's how I managed to pass all the exams.
What are we drinking to?
Well, you're the expert. Sit down and make a toast.
Did our department come for Taylor?
Yes.
So why...
Did I join you? Maybe I wanted to take control? Of some sort.
Okay.
I decided I was never going to be powerless like that again. I'm just a liaison, but I already know when and where they move.
Do you know who it was? Which one of us came for Taylor?
It was hard to resist the temptation to check it out.
Wanna get some revenge?
He was so ordinary. A regular agent. To really get justice, I'd have to get revenge on this whole sick fucking system.
And how about we get revenge on this whole sick fucking system?
Like that's possible.
What if it was?
Wait, what kind of bullshit is that? Are you accusing me of something?
Just curious. I hope this isn't a tough question. Sarah, how are Max, Dario, and Peter now?
I wasn't talking...
I saw the name on the cabinets. Did they...
Don't worry, they're all alive and doing pretty well. They rented a legal apartment, floor 40. They have better air than here. Bodies wear out slower.
Bottoms up. Past. Now it slips through your fucking fingers like sand.
And to your optimism, your most charming trait.
Great. What's our poison?
The slum's chief export, apart from bodies. Moonshine.
Nice. Worse the neighborhood, the better the hooch. What are you renting the body for?
Surrogate. For some rich broad. A good one, I hope.
Have you thought about what would happen to the baby?
I know I'll never see it. Won't be mine. Theoretically. But it'll have a better shot than 99% of the people in this shit world. And thinking about that gives me a warm feeling.
All right. So you rented your body. Where did you get this one? The current model.
They said it was recycled. Give one to me.
No. A recycled body? After what I've seen, that's hard to swallow. They must have put someone on ice for you to get it.
No. Somebody bought a new body, and no one wanted this one.
Okay, let's say you're right.
It's definitely recycled. Why would they lie about that?
You need to see the big picture of what you've gotten yourself into.
James, I have nightmares. Every single fucking night. I see her in them.
Welcome to the club.
Every morning, I wake up from them and Taylor can't. And it haunts me. What if she's trapped there in an endless nightmare?
They're your nightmares, not hers. You're projecting your fears where they don't exist, and you have to deal with them.
James, I have to save her. Fuck! You understand?
I can't tell good from bad, especially in this fucked up world. But if something, someone matters to you, you fight. Screw the cost.
That's right. That's
Well,
right. You tell him.
Thanks,
I told him. It was my
I
decision.
guess.
You know what I'd give to see Rachel again? Fucking anything.
Thanks for being straight with me.
Press your finger.
I can handle it.
What bullshit tips are these? Issues with managing emotions.
Anger management, like a teenager, hair trigger temper.
Oh, bullshit.
James Kara, tips for cooperation, not to mention the wife. Don't argue or distract him. He abuses alcohol. The problem of emotional management. All caps. 3 exclamation points. Love that. I gotta run the restroom. We'll be right back. Oh, my knees.
get the feeling you're not telling me something.
I suppose it'll come out sooner or later. It's about Jane Salma.
What about her? New evidence?
You could say that. She has my body.
What?
Calm down. I checked her. I got to her. She had a similar case before, and they couldn't prove anything, even with plenty of evidence.
Damn it.
The arrangement came from me. She had the dough, I had the body with the right biological conditions, plus I could cover for her. That's why I know she's not a suspect.
Okay. I'll trust you. At least I'll try.
Much appreciated.
Sarah, we need to start investigating.
Just a minute. Not so fast. One more question. A basic one.
Yeah,
Why don't you tell me why you stormed in here like a lunatic?
I told you. I thought you were in danger.
Based on what? Did something happen when we lost contact?
Mm-hmm. Can you fire up the board here?
No.
We'll do it the old way, then. In the meantime, I'll summarize the Red Room for you.
The Red Room?
It's a piece of fucked up history. Better buckle up.
I can't believe all this evidence. You were right from the start.
Seriously? What surprises you most?
That's not what I meant. But the murderer was behind everything from the beginning. Did he take over his body?
Strong assumption. We better go one step at a time.
Now? You're going to get skeptical now?
I just want to sort it out.
Okay. Where do we start?
How do you deal with that kind of desynchro?
And how do you deal with it?
I don't know if I'm the best example.
James, I managed to get what was in Green's safe. There were recordings of his synchro tests and a ton of private notes. It's pretty unusual.
Upload.
What a plot that link reads case leakers. Lots of failed attempts to save the system. Recording of secret test conversations on Green. Predictions don't bode well. Famous. Famous Boyle and Bucky Barton. Not in the same level.
Fucking Demmer.
Oh, haven't heard that before. Good to know you still have feelings for them.
Okay, the four of them were scheming.
They didn't
some
die because of
taxes,
money.
trying to pass
Yeah, they had
some
plenty of it.
significant
There
taxes.
had to be another reason. I learned this was the plan for the next 100 years. Numerous attempts to save what we have and this system.
And our system isn't perfect? At least for them.
It turns out not to be the case. Apparently, every prediction ended in disaster.
Combative senator, litters, governor, media magnate, influential their love district. Queen's orphanage was secret body parts.
I still don't get that part of the story. When I think that they really used the...
At least the motherfucker's dead.
Everyone like him deserved it. Why didn't we have access to these recordings?
There we go.
They were in the Red Room.
I'll try to get to them.
Green doesn't act like himself when recording the machine had used his civilization, but he didn't use it on the land, right? Have any reason to so tamper with his psyche?
Both died on dates shown on the symbols.
The problem is that Green's date of death was carved long ago.
How did you just... There may be no evidence
There we
that they
go.
made a transfer of consciousness at the time of the incident, but his behavior...
I know, it's damn suspicious. Let's just put it together piece by piece.
Lots of familiar faces, but compared to Green, they're small fry.
It's their mouth that spits out lies that...
You're telling me these are the only people who can deal with the chaos in this city?
Am I? No. But I think that's what Green is trying to tell us.
Do you buy it?
Well, this motherfucker knew corruption and power like no one else. Okay, whether it was Green's will or someone else was pulling the strings, why did Green have to die?
I see at least three possibilities.
Can you be more specific, Miss Detective?
I'm throwing them in.
Modus operandi of murder.
Like I said, I have at least 3 hypotheses.
Yes, ma'am.
someone could influence Green as possibly suit the situation. Vacuum purposes power. There's a key player in the intrigue which will be burning. Honestly, the power thing seems.
Since the most influential players are more or less dead, their seats are up for grabs. The whole thing may simply have been about tearing the city apart. How much planning does it take to set up something like that?
I don't
I don't know
know.
if I buy that.
But we need to figure out who's
we'll
pulling
take
the
it, I
strings in
guess.
all of this.
And you? Why'd you become a cop?
Always had a thing for crime mysteries, so...
Sure, who doesn't? Is that all?
Well, I guess I had some ideals, too. I believed in justice. And shit like that.
But you don't anymore?
As much as ever. I'm just not looking for it in the department.
Copy that.
Okay. Let's try to draw some conclusions.
Honestly, I see two main possibilities. Or we're just seeing a small part of a bigger plan by someone who's always 2 steps ahead of us. Or Green's plan played out with Kovalev's help.
Mm-hmm. How do you figure?
Fuck, I don't know. He has access to some advanced tech. He managed to make contact with you in the Red Room. He knew everything that happened. Like he was in Green's head. I thought Green just committed suicide, but now I'm having a tough time buying that. Sorry, I've got a lot of thoughts. What do you think? Who's behind all this? Murderer or Green?
The more important the decision, the less certain, huh?
We're out of time for mistakes.
He's a murderer. Green's death wouldn't make sense. He must have been influencing for a long time until he finally got him to shoot the other deviants. Damn influential deviants. He took another harvest on Icarus.
And if he's aiming to paralyze the city, to create chaos, so what's his next step?
The motherfucker leaves no trace. The trail's cold.
Why haven't we heard of him before? He's a pro, after all.
Criminals are still in their learning curve when they do their first crimes. They leave more traces behind.
I'll check similar poisoning cases in recent years.
No, poison may have been removed from reports. Check the final death.
Oh, I think I have something. 2 weeks. No, shit. I was wrong. Forget it.
Sarah, rewind.
She pushed the L key.
No, you can't touch your own case, or reconstruct it, or explain it. You can't defend yourself.
I'm the only one who can.
Oh, the fucking savior of the world. Can't you let go just this once?
You know the answer.
Damn you. Hang on.
I have to... What's this?
A new earpiece. This one shouldn't be so easy to spot.
Ah, thanks.
Oh fuck, we're back on the beach with Rachel. The slowest water moving fella ever. Matter of fact, growing up my entire life next to a goddamn beach. You'd think that this motherfucker maybe walked a little bit faster.
Rachel!
Tied up that bird again. Nope. Same bird we already had.
Charles!
Matched away. Rough.
Looking in the mirror at yourself, sometimes the scariest thing imaginable. But it was time to face myself on my own, without dragging anyone else down.
Ryan, consider your drawing near the green farewell location, Central Park. Everyone in the area is asked to leave the area for their own safety and security, according to the police.
Dude, are you there? Hello? This guy looks shady. He's connected. Oh, this guy's cool. Wait for me. We'll get it sorted together.
Seth?
Who else, genius? The voice of your conscience?
You're not really here. You're just a cocktail of desynchro and memories with a garnish of trauma.
Dude, you really don't get it. Don't do anything or you'll do something stupid. I just entered the initials and Hestia asked, am I satisfied with my work? They're calling from the top about it. This will end worse than usual.
You know I gotta do this. We need to know what happened.
Fine. But what if you don't?
I will. Whatever it takes.
I can't cover your ass if you do this. Jay!
We just received word of gunshots in Central Park. The crowd is panicking.
Shots in Central Park. Okay. Been there, we've done that. Nothing new on the gun. What's new? Farewell to a great man. Oh, I'm not reading all that shit. Green dye. That's the important thing.
Truth is said to heal. The problem with this statement is that there are only two kinds of medicine that work. Those with an awful taste, and narcotics.
James, are you there?
Good to hear you.
I'll be on the line, but remember,
Fat-ass
in
dream,
this
dog.
place, desynchro can be deadly. Got any symptoms yet?
Thanks. Never felt better.
Damn, it's a big,
I can't see anything.
big old thing.
Do you think there are any traces left after all this time?
I was here. How am I not one big lead? Most of the blood evaporated in the fire. Maybe the UV will detect something.
So many different people. Shoe print.
Is it
I was ankle deep in blood. This is my...
James?
I don't have enough information to reconstruct.
No ticket jokes, conductor? Anything?
That motherfucker had to shoot everyone. So many bodies lost.
What?
Why can't I remember anything? Where to run or hide. Some bodies were permanently damaged. There's something here. I have to check it out. frame looks shot through. I'll check it. Looks familiar. It fits my gun. Did I? No. I need to look for more evidence.
I don't know if reconstructing it...
Refusal of body credit. This guy just hit the memory bank from here.
Probably like most of the victims.
There was a major firefight here before the derailment. I'll check where the shooter was.
Who shot them?
I remember this. I was chasing a guy. A dealer. Motherfucker was armed. Looks like he was standing around here somewhere. I already have a lot of data. I'm going to reconstruct.
James, think again. The reconstructor will try to use your memories because you were there.
It'll be fine, Sarah.
No, you won't. Wait. James, wait for me. I'll be back in a moment. I have something. I'll explain later.
Okay. I'm terrible at reading. What'd you say? She said, "James, wait for me. I'll be right back. I have something. I'll explain later." So I just went ahead and...
What the hell? What's going on?
We'll get through this difficult moment together. Can't remember? I'll tell you what happened.
I was chasing a dealer who was running away in the crowd.
You shot up those people.
No! Manipulating me.
Pathetic.
I couldn't kill those passengers. It wasn't me.
No, brother, you definitely shot them motherfucker. That was on you.
He overwrites my memories. What does he know about the train? From a synchro test? Is this how he brings out memories?
Get out of my head!
Maybe I should have waited for Sarah. Now he's puking up blood. Seems like a bad day.
Are you alive?
Been there?
That's his blood?
Killer uses your memories against you. Like a parasite. Squeezes into gaps left by the desyncs and modifies them. I don't know. He hacked synchro tests and finds out everything? He does it somehow.
Run away from there. Come home and we'll talk about it. Don't reconstruct any further, understand? I can't be with you now.
What?
I'll explain later. My body is in trouble. Okay? Over and out.
Why do people keep leaving you?
I need to get to the next car.
Put some dirt in it.
What? What's going on?
In your puked out. You got shit to do. Take too damn long.
Did you know that in the last synchro test I talked about us? I understood that you would never accept my decisions. Life ends, Even memories fade away. Nothing else will happen. We tried. I know. We were stupid. That would be wrong. We would be bad people. We really are. Because we're still alive.
She would never. It's my own fears feeding on her death.
Reconstructing this is gonna be Sisyphus work. The difference is Sisyphus tried to cheat death, not to immerse himself in it. Rachel had one. She wore it to games, until it broke into pieces.
Popping steamer tubes times 14, premium tubes for guests times 8. Prepare something so pouring get wax after premium tubes. Hey, these are really odd things.
What happened here? Didn't even have time to yell. A mortal wound.
Why can't I remember anything?
Starting to look like a graveyard on wheels.
I'm moving to reconstruction.
Apparently this guy can only hit headshots.
A dealer on the run. Have a clean shot. I will not kill. I didn't kill anyone.
Fix this. I don't know how I've been playing like this the whole fucking time.
Why can't I remember it?
Do you remember?
Okay. Let's assume that's true. I shot everyone like a madman. What's next?
Have a look. You know what he has to do with the ones untrained?
Everyone got in my way.
At least
Way
wait.
to what?
Looking at that
He was just some trash. A few more years in the memory bank won't matter to him.
You decide.
You can do it. You know what's real.
Interesting. You remember what you felt. You remember the taste of blood from biting your lips.
Frenzy.
that one definitely hit him.
I wanted to get him.
It's a little bit kidney. Stop all the broken glass. This is a long way of fall for you to be a makeshift body. Hand me down.
He couldn't get far. They lead to the third car. Why do you have to be so annoying? He got hit hard. Why didn't he give up? I would recognize that car anywhere. Seth had a distinct style. The dealer was standing here somewhere and pleading. We'll try to reconstruct.
Nah.
Why did you take her from me? I don't know what's going on. Do you know who I work for? Names! Now! Lunatic!
We'll work this out with the boss.
I'll shoot down this car and we'll all die. Go ahead. But you're telling me one way or another. Who told you to sell Rachel the poison? What? Who?
Oh my
Who
God.
is he?
The whole thing.
He doesn't know anything. A counter-terrorist team's on the way.
He's aiming at the car! Get the fuck out of here!
Are you crazy?
It's all about Rachel.
I'll shoot him down! Why did you do that to Rachel?
Jump!
I want names! This was the last good day of your life.
Nope, should have shot him right there.
I'm losing control.
Oh my God, dude, what a waste.
Come home.
No. No!
I'm not going in there with you. Our luck's run out.
No. I don't want to go in there.
Why not?
Why are you doing this?
You're dragging yourself to the grave.
What the fuck?
You don't understand. All of this has power over you. Relax and accept the truth.
I'm tired of you being sorry. The world is tired to see you too.
Why do you cling so hard to this pathetic life? It makes no sense. Give it up. crazy? Want to play with a knife, do you?
We are cruel. And you're a sadist when you look at me like I can take away your pain.
Do you always have to make it difficult? Something good is finally coming to you.
Why did you do this to her? Why did you turn her against me?
Is that what you want to hear? My confession?
You motherfucker!
It's the only escape from the nightmare you are stuck in.
This is the wildest hallucination.
I saw in your eyes that you stopped believing in me. I let you down. For a moment, I even felt like I cared.
Help me! I don't have the strength anymore.
I'm sorry.
Please, step inside. Tired already? You lost a long time ago, James. You're a walking corpse. I can feel your mind getting weaker by the minute.
You motherfucker.
You gave up a long, long time ago when you had everything. It wasn't hard life that destroyed you. Stop hitting yourself.
James! James! I've been talking to you for 10 minutes!
Oh, shit. Okay.
Give me a sign of life.
Okay.
Get in touch immediately! James! Hello?
Oh, boy.
James, I need your help. Salma is, my body's in the middle of a riot and it's in danger. James, are you okay?
Yeah. But I'll regret this in the morning.
What the fuck? Dude, my head
I had a
hurts.
bad feeling about all this. A revolution is like an amputation. When it comes too late, it's sure to bring blood and pain, and as likely as not, little else.
James, where are you going?
Don't worry, I'm just below the park. I want to run into our friends in blue. I'm already flying over.
Close all airspace. I repeat, close the airspace over the park. Regroup on 57 and stop them from getting south. I will be there soon.
It's not an easy day to be a police chief.
It's not easy for anyone.
Green could not have picked a better epitaph for himself if he tried. A forest of fake trees that last forever without actually being alive.
What exactly happened?
All I know is the mob ripped through the police cordon and attacked the rich folks at Green Celebration.
Waxing poetic there. Okay. First we wreck a train.
James?
and then 2 weeks later we wreck our flying car. Maybe
Are you
this guy
there?
gets his license taken. I don't know.
I've lost my vision. Talk to me.
You've lost your vision,
Copy.
lady. I'm laying upside down.
James! Oh, you're alive. You okay? Did you get hit hard?
Yeah, little rough.
James, are you okay?
No, I'm not okay. Shut up. Open the
I
door.
think so. I had a hard landing. Report a police car crashed near me.
Did you literally run into one of our friends in blue?
There he is! Wait!
Report it. Someone's coming.
He's still breathing! The fucker's hiding!
Back up.
Get him!
One sec.
This guy doesn't have much time.
Don't do anything. Can't risk it right now.
And rip out his Icarite! Leave me alone! I'm pulling... Fuck! Another cop? I'll finish him off so he doesn't get away! No! Wait! Let's get the second one. Up above! Look out! Police! Call for police!
They make it in time?
More or less. At least they didn't rip his Icarite open. What about Salma?
She got to the center of the riot. Now she's heading back. Head south and you'll run into her.
How fast is she moving?
Pretty fast and steady. I don't think she's hurt. I don't
Fucking
know if
ring
someone's
sound.
after her.
What I love about this car is that on any given day, it always looks better than I do.
Yeah, well, cops dead. Really, you can't walk no faster than this? Oh, damn.
Shit, they took your plate. An APB for a police car was sent out automatically.
Great. A great day for scrap dealers. Not for anyone else. The road's closed. Gotta go around it. I see some kind of statue.
How big?
Pretty fucking big.
Great. Probably the Morai statue from Green's exhibit, where his farewell happened. Head towards it.
I'm trying.
So everything wet. Today this ain't great. I'm doing fucking parkour.
I have to go through the park.
Please hurry.
Something keeps bugging me. Whose idea was it to say goodbye to Green here?
I don't know. Probably the city. It was the last exhibition he sponsored. Why does it matter?
I'm wondering if this could have been planned.
You think what's happened here is also part of the murderer's plan?
We should focus on Salma.
Just thinking that what's going on is part of someone's plan.
We have a job, remember?
Yeah, right.
Silence. As if every shout, scream, and noise in this city cancel each other out. As if all of this was meaningless. I can see the place where the ceremony was.
Great. Head
Very.
over there.
What did you say the statue was of?
Morai.
That explains a lot.
Morai were the goddesses of fate. All I know is that they watched over the life thread of mortals and gods.
Oh, nice. I have to take a roundabout route to them. How's Salma?
Slowing down.
She seems to be running out of strength.
Kara? I couldn't believe when the system spat out your name, and you just happened to be in the middle of this shitstorm.
Listen, I need your help. Jane Salma's in danger.
What are you doing? Don't get him involved.
The famous psychologist, Jane Salma? What the fuck have you got to do with her? Wait a minute. She was taking care of Green, right?
I need to get her out of here.
You've been screwing with the case this whole time? After I told you to drop it? Of fucking course you couldn't. You are under arrest.
Boss.
Damn you. I don't have time for this anyway.
Damn. You shoot me like that? I mean, he is a police chief, and that's what they do. Cover up.
Watch out! Car!
That's their whole shtick. It's literally their whole job, be a political patsy. Oh shit. That would probably hurt, actually, quite a bit. She got shot and then hit by a fucking car. It was mid-explode. Send the cops. Wait, no, don't tell the cops. Fuck. Can't do that. They're crooked. Shit. Damn, that's burned into the inside of my eyes. There's again. Ah.
Can you hear me? Head to the statue.
Brother, you can't black out. We got shit to do today. Come on.
Save her, please. It's really close now.
The more right.
Someone's slowing down. She must be getting tired. She's walking around the statue.
Literally holding the life for him.
James, stop moving.
That doesn't necessarily mean anything.
Do you see her? She should be out there somewhere. If they got her, please tell me. Find her. She must be somewhere straight ahead. Can you see her? Is she okay?
I don't know yet, but I'll find her.
Fight it.
There she is.
Don't shoot! I was sent by... Too late! She belongs to me! Salma is innocent! Let her go! Salma knew the darkest secrets of this world, and she didn't raise a finger. She did nothing about it. Nothing! You deserve each other! You used her. For what? To get close to Cove 11 Green? The other way around. I got to Salma through them. This body doesn't belong to Salma, but to someone I fucking care about. It wasn't supposed to be a secret? I listen to you all the time. Your liaison officer, no different from the rest. She
like the rest. You don't have the guts. Self-appointed, fucked up judge. You think you have a monopoly on justice? Fool! You don't understand. Over the years, I've watched people look away, go blind. But thanks to Salma, all have access to the minds of millions. And I'll get anyone who props up this rotten world. I'm gonna make sure the fire of justice burns it clean. How many innocent people will you sentence to death or to the bank? The end justifies the means. Selma! Can you hear me? You can get control! Fight him! She can't hear you anymore. I don't influence her like you, or Green and Kovalev. We've become one. You have no choice. Give up! Last question. Did you poison my wife? She lost the will to live long before that. I just helped her. Freed her. Now I'm gonna set you free, fucker! Get out! On! Third time lucky! What?
You wouldn't be able to pull the trigger anyway. Body's everything to you. And the life smoldering in it.
Oh my god, I gotta fight.
Fears,
I gotta fight.
warped by traumas, psychoses. It's time to end this, James.
Ah. I gotta shoot Sarah's body.
Stop fighting.
Fuck. I don't want to shoot Sarah's
Is it
body.
so hard for you to understand all of this? You've been living a stolen life. For what? To let everyone down? To fall?
Damn it. I swear to God I can't push this button any faster.
You should be thanking me.
And you should kick that gun away. Because I'm gonna blast your ass right in the fucking booty cheek right now. It's happening. It's happening.
Thanks, motherfucker.
James?
Forgive me. I had to stop him. He was taking a joyride in your body.
No, please. Not my body. All I have. Why?
Finally reach range. Why am I being pulled back? What the hell? No. No, 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 no. Stop. Wait. No, don't fuck me up any worse than this. Fuck, they put me in the bank. Oh, they put me in the damn bank. Or am I in the fucking Matrix? Am I what?
I dragged my feet calling for a long time. I knew you wouldn't pick up, obviously, but it still wasn't easy. Bits and pieces of our last conversations haunt me at night. I still can't put them together. I believe that you had your reasons. I have to believe it. I tried to find something out from Salma, but she completely cut herself off and removed the Sonin GPS tracker. I thought it was over for me. Until one day some bigwigs in suits came in here. I shot one of them. Stupid misunderstanding. Yeah. Just like with you. I didn't think Salma would send anyone. She arranged for a body exchange and transferred the payment. And because of the riots, no one even bothered to question me.
I don't know.
So I finally had a bit of luck. If I just do it once or twice more, I'll have enough money to get Taylor out. I'll fight for her. Just like you'd fight for Rachel.
Mm-hmm.
Take care, partner.
Okay. I'll have to play it again. I don't know that I want to play it again. Straight up with you, that I'm a little bent out of shape right now about this. I know I can make other decisions and it affects the story, which I like. I like that style of game. I very like Dark Pictures, love Dark Pictures. I feel like I'm satisfied with it. That it's a well done ending. I'm satisfied with what I've experienced. Damn. Wow. I'll leave it installed because I might go back and try it again. Oh my god, the tabletop, that never gets updated. I might go back and try it again later. Wow. so bent out of shape about that. Like, I'm not unfulfilled by the ending. I'm not unfulfilled by that ending at all. I think that was very, very good. I know you said there's other endings. Obviously, there has to be, because there's 6 more achievements, and I played the whole game. Burn the documents. Oh, see, I chose to save them. Yeah, so win the decontamination game. Catch the message in the air. I don't even remember where that's from. Save the tree. I don't know where that's from either. Solve the puzzle. I didn't solve it either. That was really good. For a $20 game, I don't think I've been more satisfied with a $20 game in a long time. Okay, so I need to end this stream. Those of you who are here, I see there's 5 of you. If you wouldn't mind, just stay here. I need to end this so I can clip it and just ship it to YouTube, and then I'll be right back. Literally